Hey, welcome back lads. So there has been some massive leaks and rumours about the future of Call of Duty and more specifically the future of the Black Ops series, which is going to return next year. So it is pretty juicy stuff that tells us a lot about the storyline and the content in this game, maybe more than people realise at first, because it does have a lot of deep connections back to Black Ops 2. Alright, so we have two different pieces of information coming from the Leaker Bob network on Twitter, and by now you must have heard the rumours from him that all of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps are going to be remastered and returned in Call of Duty 2025, but Bob has also said that the main villain, Raul Menendez, from Black Ops 2 is also returning, but in Black Ops 2024. So just to make that very clear for everyone, we are going to have two Black Ops games in a row, just like what we have right now with Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3. So a brand new Black Ops game next year that follows on from the events of Cold War. So it's going to explore stuff like the Gulf War, Iraq, stuff like that. And then the year after that, we're going to return to the Black Ops 2 timeline in 2025, like literally, it's going to release in the year 2025, and Black Ops 2 originally, well, it's kind of split into two, but the future timeline was 2025, so it's kind of like, not an anniversary, but a kind of, yeah, okay, so what I mean by that, the point I'm trying to make is that from a storyline standpoint, the original Black Ops 2 was split across two different timelines or time frames. You had the flashbacks of Sergeant Woods and Mason that explored the kind of backstory of the bad guy Raul Menendez, and then the future timeline in 2025 that explored the uprising led by Menendez. So the way I see it is that we are going to return back to this kind of chapter of the Black Ops universe, but the past and the future era will be explored in the two different games instead of spread across one game like it was in Black Ops 2. And also, just to make it clear, the Iraq War, the Gulf War, stuff like that we are exploring in the 2024 game takes place like in between the two different Black Ops 2 timelines. It takes place after the Woods flashbacks but before the Menendez uprising. So also I think another idea that a lot of us have had and have talked about is that Menendez and the uprising he leads, called Chorus Dia, is basically the same as Perseus, so they're going to kind of rewrite that part of the story where Menendez becomes the leader of Perseus, and Chorus Dia, whatever it is like an extension of the Perseus idea. So yeah, that is look out for that, because that is going to happen. So yeah, credible sources are saying that this is going to happen, and it's an idea that I think a lot of us had. I mean, I tweeted about it back in like February or March or something about this exact idea. Basically, instead of just like with Modern Warfare 2, the original, because that multiplayer was never remastered, but now it's being brought back kind of in a new fashion in Modern Warfare 3, that would see the same with Black Ops 2, and that is basically what's happening. And also, it does kind of beg a lot of questions, like what about zombies? I would not be surprised to see the Black Ops 2 zombies maps remastered or remade, like especially Transit, Die Rise and Buried, that kind of trilogy if you like. Those are the only old school zombies maps, like the kind of last gen maps that have never been remastered or remade, and they were supposed to in Black Ops 4 but it didn't happen. There was rumours that those maps were supposed to return in Cold War and it never happened. So now, or well, in 2 years time, seems like the perfect opportunity, and if it doesn't happen, then I think those zombies maps are just cursed and should stay in the past. That's kind of interesting, right? Back when Black Ops 2 first released, the year 2025, which it's set in, was futuristic, or at least near future, it had a different vibe to the Modern Warfare games. It's a bit more like sci-fi and less serious in a way, and now Black Ops 2 Part 2 is going to release in the real life 2025, but I think it's still going to have that same kind of vibe to it, something along the lines of the kind of Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4 setting, a near future thing. Anyways, yes, that is about that. Of course, I'll keep you posted on any other leaks and updates that happen, so yeah, stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.